Okay, decimal multiplication problem type 2. I set this up ahead of time to save time in the video, but I'll explain as I go what I did. With decimal multiplication, you want to actually, first of all, write out the numbers to the side without the decimals. So just literally pretend like you're erasing them. So this first number is 505. The next number is 357. So then I like to use lattice multiplication for large numbers. So what you do is the first number you put across the top, the second number you put on the side, you draw a rectangle under the first top number, and you draw vertical lines going up and down between the numbers on the top and horizontal lines between the numbers on the side. Now the next thing I do is I go ahead and draw diagonals in each box like this. You want to try to be neat. I wasn't exactly neat on this one, but okay. Then I multiply up and over. So 5 times 3 is 15. 0 times 3 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. Next row, up and over. 5 times 5 is 25. 0 times 5 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Next one, up and over. 5 times 7 is 35. 0 times 7 is 0. And 5 times 7 is 35. What I've actually done now is I color code these diagonals so that you can see what I'm talking about. What you want to do is you want to add all the numbers in each diagonal going from right to left. So I have a 5 in the green one. The yellow diagonal, you add all those numbers up, you get 8. The orange diagonal, 5, 10, 12. You write down the 2 and you carry the 1 into the next diagonal. Now the red diagonal, you add those up, 8, 9, 10. You write down the 0, carry the 1. The next diagonal, add those numbers up, I get 8. And the next diagonal is a 1. Okay, so 505 times 357 is this number right here. However, your original number had 1, 2, 3 numbers total after decimal points. So you want your answer to have 3 numbers after the decimal point. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then draw your decimal in front of that. So this is the answer to the original problem. Okay, so for the next one again, you write down the number. I write down the number off to the side without the decimals. You just literally pretend like they're erased. So the first number on the top is 5004. Second number is on the side, 356. I make my diagonals inside each of my little boxes. And I start multiplying up and over. 5 times 3 is 15. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 5 is 25. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. 4 times 6 is 24. Then you do the diagonals. I'm just going to do them real quick here. You don't have to color code them. I just think it's easier to see that way. Sorry, I can't draw straight lines. Okay, so I've got a 4. The yellow diagonal adds up to 2. The orange one, 2 plus 2 is 4. The red one, I've got just a 1. The purple one adds up to 8. I guess that's pink. The purple is 7. And then a 1. My original problem had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers total after the decimal. So I want 5 numbers, so you start from the end and count over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a decimal point in front of that, and you have your final answer. Okay, 563 and 309. Make my diagonals. Five times 3 is 15. 6 times 3, 18. 3 times 3, 9. 5 times 0, 0. 6 times 0, 0. 3 times 0, 0. 5 times 9, 45. 6 times 9, 54. 3 times 9, 27. Right to left, 7, 6, I'm just adding the numbers in the diagonals, 19, carry the 1 to the next diagonal, 12, 13, carry the 1, 5, 6, 7, and a 1. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers after my decimal, so my decimal point goes right there.